I'm not sure if I'm making a huge mess. It's like a soap opera, I guess, more than it was before. And like, even just stepping it up in the tech a little bit, and suddenly it's like, I'm a talking head in front of plants. Like, is that this show? I don't know. I feel like I'm sitting in the kind of position that's like acting or like theater, right? Like there's like two things you never see anyone do in real life. Sit backwards on a chair or stand up on a chair and then talk.
That's true.
I mean, I wanted to change the visual palette and expand it a little bit. I mean, I got this whole phone thing that I'm shooting on that's like more of a, just has a prettier picture. So suddenly it's like, oh, and now the sound has to be better, and now we can't just have everyone's clothes every which way. As of this summer, I've been on T for like 3 years. And a lot of dudes are rocking a beard by now, and I'm a little like, when is that gonna happen? Because I think people read me as much younger, and then they're like surprised that I have the emotional maturity of someone in their mid-30s. You know, and that's cute a little, but not that cute. I've been feeling kind of grief at leaving behind the label of woman. You know, in the past it was like my identity was like, I'm the woman who doesn't fit with the women, or who feels apart from, and somehow that outsider identity was core to who I thought I was. And now that I've been transitioning, I feel totally kicked out of that woman club. It's like as soon as I started using male pronouns or something, it was like, shh, like you're out, you are not one of us anymore. And it's like, you know, hey guys, like I already felt like I wasn't one of you. It's just like now I've made it official, because things will come up that are like you don't qualify for that because you're not a woman. And I'm like, well, for 30 years I was, and so now it's just that how people read me on the outside has changed. It is hard to be a woman in the world, and I think that there's a lot of organizations and systems set up just to help women because of that. But it's also really hard, maybe even harder, to be a gender non-conforming person. And, you know, depends how much you pass or something, but like, you know, walking down the street can be a trial regardless. And I guess as I move towards passing more as male, that trial is less mine to own. So maybe that's why some folks are like, sorry, it doesn't apply to you anymore. This is really the difference in the T of the LGBT. Like the T is completely external and has so much to do with other people's perceptions of you, but being lesbian, gay, or bisexual, like you could be that and not tell anyone, theoretically. Like that's your private information, that's your life, that's behind closed doors. But once you start taking on trans and gender non-conforming things, identities, you're suddenly like, it's everybody's business, because it has to do with what category you put in, what restroom you're going to, where you're buying your clothes, any number of things in terms of like how you interact publicly with people, who feels comfortable sitting next to you on the subway. What causes the grief for me, I think, is to feel like women are like, you're out of here, because you chose to be out of here, but like to then still be kind of in this middle place and not having been embraced or fully landed somewhere else. So I'm still in between. In a way, these actors are my community, and like that's the community that I have chosen, is this community of collaborators, and I don't want to mess that up. They're the people I see in the artworks in my mind.